Yo, what is going on, COD Familia? It is your boy BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and today, so excited to be continuing our top 25 stats series across the game Call of Dragons, where we look at data from kingdoms, alliances, players, and more across the entire game, and we put those into top 25 boards for you. Today, we are going to be continuing with the top 25 players based on current power. Before we do, though, I am going to be showing off an updated version for the top 25 alliance power that we did yesterday. I'll show that to you in one snapshot. I've already added onto the public sheet because there was an oversight, and I wanted to just take a moment to correct that, at least for this video. And that was with 69 DS Dragon Slayers from ST1-5. They were unfortunately left off. I did add them in as I was building this board out, but I think when I did the grouping and I did some formatting, for whatever reason, they were actually taken off, and so that means that FSK was pushed out, 69DS comes in at number 3, and then MILF now becomes a new number 25 as the remainder get pushed out. Okay, now let's go back to the top 25 players. Before I show you this now, always have to address some housekeeping. Number 1, keep in mind this data was collected on the 13th of February. Number 2, took about 3 hours to pull, so around 14 to 17 UTC in-game time. Number 3, any of the power that you see here, whether it be the actual text line, the screenshot that we're going to show you as well to give you some player familiarity. And then if you were to compare any of those in-game, it's going to be different. Number 4 is that if you want to be able to access the public version of this spreadsheet, this is my master one, I will have a link to that in the Discord, which you can find a link to the Discord in the description, pinned comment down below. You'll join, go to Reaction Rules, you'll select Call of Dragons, which is the 4th from the left. You'll scroll down to the Call of Dragons section that should pop out for you. You'll go to the COD Data Stats channel, and it's going to be the first link here at the top. Okie dokie, artichokies. As we go ahead and dive in now, let's get started. Now, at number 25, we have Higgs Boson, 185.7 million power. Currently in ST1-11, that's a T1 season, or 2++. KVK, playing with GLR Glory as Spring Wardens. And this is actually their first time in the top 25, so welcome. Let's get to number 24. We have Divine, 187.7 million power, playing in Season 2+, SS2-16, with equal TC equal, Squiggly, the Citadel Squiggly Alliance, as Wilderberg, their first time as well on the list, so welcome. As we work our way up to number 23, we have Northern Light, 189 million power, ST1-4, playing with TFS The Freak Show as Wilderberg, their 9th time appearing on the top 25 list. Welcome back. We get to number 22, Humble Monk. God, I love the frog PFP here. That's nice. 193 million power. Wait, okay, good. I was like, what's going on there? SS2-13 is where they're in. BTR Big E Tron, got to say that correctly. The alliance they're playing in, League of Order. Again, these are merit points, but just for the sake of argument, because they're in different seasons, I'm probably not going to read those off. Their first time on the list, so welcome. Number 21, we have Savage Alpha. 195 million power, ST1-1, playing with COC, Coalition of Chaos, League of Order, and their 4th time appearing on the list, so welcome back. Then we get to Popo QT. Gotta say, get that whoop whoop. You know, the 5-0 Popo? No? A little black and white? A little danger. 195 million. I have no idea what I'm doing. SS2-12, Squiggly IL Immortal Legion, playing as Wilderberg, 4 times that they've made it here on the top 25. So welcome back. Then we get to our boy Mas. I'm always going to attempt to roll the R, even if it sounds like I'm gasping for air. 198 million power. ST1-1, playing with BD-O Blood Oath as League of Order, 4 times that they've made it here on the list, so welcome back. Then we get to number 18, breaking into that top 20, a little bit in now. We have a Kyle, is what this ends up translating to. 198 million power, S2-77, playing in Mr. Zero as Wilderberg, first time on the list. Welcome back, or welcome newcomers. Then we get our boy Jay Geezy, Jason G. 198.7 million power, ST1-4, playing in TFS The Freak Show as League of Order, 9 times that our boy Jiggy has made on the list, so welcome back. Then we get to number 16, Via Zibus, but it's Villa the Boss. 205 million power, breaking that 200 mil threshold. S2-74 is where they're in. LOP Legend of Pinnacle for the Alliance as League of Order, first time on the list, so welcome. Then we get to the top 15. At number 15, we have Sword, Savage Sword, Alpha Sword. Right, just to be different, there's two compared to the one that we saw before. It's just two of them have the same name. Thanks for making it complicated for me. 208 million power, SS2-12. Playing an SVG, exclamation point, Savage Family, as Legal Order 4 times that they've appeared on the list, so welcome back. Number 14, we have, oh man, our boy, CB, baby, Crazy Bob the Builder, finally making it back. Gotta love the ducky in the swing. 210 million power. Thank you for reverting to the name change. Gotta keep that OG-ness alive. ST1-9 is where he's at. Playing with VVV. We saw him fighting yesterday on the stream. Had almost 100 people viewing. It was massive. So much fun with them going up against War, number 2 and number 4 alliance in the game. That was an absolute blast in that zone 2. Playing as Legal Order with Veni Vidi Vici. And first time make it on the list, only because I'm not counting old names on this one, just because I don't know all of his old names. And let's get to number 13, which is Bloodpath Young Master. I thought that was actually a pretty cool name, how it translated for me in Google. 211 million power, SS2-14, Season 2 Plus group, DYB-Dragon's Legacy for the Alliance as League of Order, first time making the list, so welcome. Then we get to number 12. We have FLV, the boy, 215 million power, ST1-7, with -NK Nova Knight as Legal Order 6 times that FLV has made the list, so welcome back. Then we get to King C here at number 11, 217 million power, ST1-5 for KVK they're in, 69 DS Dragon Slayers playing with as League of Order, has made 9 appearances here on the top 25 board, so welcome back. Then we get to DACA. At number 10, also breaking into the top 10, 219 million power, SS2-12, playing with ROG, longtime vet there. Ronin Guard for the Alliance, League of Order for faction. And then we end up seeing 5 appearances that DACA has made here so far. Let's get to number 9. We have I Am Not Your Cup of Tea, one of my favorite international player names, which is just fantastic. I love it. 221 million power, ST1-7, -NK Nova Knight, as League of Order 4 appearances. That cup has made it here on the boards thus far. Let's get to number 8, which is Breath. It just came to me. It felt right. 225 million power, ST1-4, -EIS, Eminence and Shadow as League of Order 4 appearances that Praeth has made it onto the top 25, so welcome back. Then we get to Kyle from the Minions. 225.1 million power, ST1-3, playing an FSK Forsaken as League of Order, 8 appearances that Kyle and the Crown, along with the goggles, has made it here into the top 25. Number 6, we get to Follow the Wind. That's right, my boy's following the wind at the top right now. 229 million power, ST1-9, in Noir, Nocturnal Order as League of Order. A lot of orders there. 9 appearances that Follow the Wind has made here in the top 25. Let's break into the top 5. At number 5, JQ Lisa, 247.7 million power, SS2-17, L Squiggly TS, Legacy Squiggly the Syndicate for the Alliance as Wildeberg. 2 appearances that JQ Lisa has made it, so welcome back. And then we get to number 4, Extinct, 251 million power, SS2-17, same alliance, L Squiggly TS, Legacy Squiggly the Syndicate, as League of Order, 6 appearances that Extinct has made it, so welcome back. Then we get to number 3, our boy Toxic. 256 million power, ST1-2, playing with PTW Degenerates. League of Order, 7 appearances that Toxic has made it on the board, so welcome back. At number 2, Southern Light. 2 of the lights, pretty consistent with making our top 25. 309, right, I think this is the husband-wife pairing from what I've heard. 309 million power. Also, I reached out to them about an interview. We'll see if that happens. I haven't heard anything back yet. Again, no worries. If not, I understand. 309 million power. ST1-4, TFS, the freak show where they're playing as Wildeberg here for Southern. 10 appearances that they've made, or that this player has made so far. And then, of course, the number 1, I mean, is it any question at this point? Probably not. Nephisto, breaking out for numero uno once again. 901 million power. ST1-9, playing with Noir Nocturnal Order as Wildeberg. 10 appearances that they've made thus far. And just for those that are curious, right, if we go, I have to see how long this has been, right, because they've played in a couple different alliances, right? You can see all the different ones. So as of January, February, March, April, May. So as of May 2023, right, which is almost 10 months. Yeah, a little over 10 months now. No, is that 10 months? Because that was 5. And or 2, sorry, 9 months. Right, we still got 3 more. So Nefizzle's been number 1 for 9 months right now in the game, more or less, right, since they started powering up and obviously a little after playing. So yeah, wild stuff. That breaks down our top 25 players at the moment in the game. Of course, would love to hear your thoughts. Any surprises? Again, let me know. Do you like the new format with us including the screenshot for the players and adding a little bit more of story and a little bit more context to the top 25 list? Again, kind of feels like for me, as I mentioned before in the top 25 alliances, combining the best of what I like, which is being able to show you some in-game and being able to kind of keep the spreadsheet format intact, but just going with a little bit of a nice revised way of presenting. So let me know anything and everything you guys think in those comments down below. That's going to do it for me. As always, until next time, I will catch you later.